I stroll where the street lamps bend. Every corner holds a truth I can't pretend. The night is thick, the air a velvet cloak. I speak in action, not in words I spoke. Eyes watch from windows unaware. Pass like a secret, dissolved in the air. Life unfolds around me, loud and fast. But I linger, observe, let nothing last. I am the midnight gentleman, alone refined. I move with purpose, leaving no sign. The world can't roar, the city can't spin. I remain still, but calm within. Subtle drum mark the rhythm of my pace. Electric guitar hums in my quiet space. I take the path where silence leads, and plant my steps like scattered seeds. I am not lost, I am unseen. A moving shadow in a midnight scene. No rush, no chase, just the steady flow. The night is mine, the streets I know. I am the midnight gentleman, alone refined. I move with purpose, leaving no sign. The world can roar, the city can't spin. I remain still, a calm within. Night whispers, I answer with grace. A quiet life, a steady pace. The city hums beyond the bar's door, but inside, shadows dance across dim walls. Guitar tones warm, bass flows low. The night feels heavy, rich with untold thoughts. I cradle my drink, feeling the weight of invisible choices. Each one deliberate, each one shaping the quiet man I am. No applause, no witness, no need for recognition. Just the calm intensity of a life handled discreetly. Candlelight flickers on my face, revealing nothing. Yet I see everything, fleeting expressions, whispered conversations, the rhythm of existence moving past me. I absorb, I calculate, I navigate silently. The bar becomes a world of its own. Every note, every brush of drums guiding my thoughts. I leave no mark, yet every movement is purposeful. A gentleman moving through shadows, controlled, unbroken. The night stretches on, stretching me along its current. And when the last patrons vanish, I follow the same silent path. A man of discretion, a life of quiet intensity, disappearing into darkness without a sound. Smoke curls where the neon fades. I trace the night in subtle shades. Every movement measured, every glance precise. A life in silence, soft as ice. Brush drums whisper across the floor. Guitar hums warm, opening the door. I hold my thoughts like a sacred flame. A gentleman walking, never seeking fame. In the quiet bar I make my way through the night's embrace, calm and gray. No one notices the depth I keep, my soul in shadows, my secrets deep. Watch the laughter, the fleeting cheer. I sip my drink, letting time steer. Every decision, waiting slow. Life moves gently, I let it flow. I I carry my burdens with subtle grace. No need for witness, no need for place. I am present, yet unseen, a moving force, calm and keen. In the quiet bar, I'll make my way through the night's embrace, calm and great. No one notices the depth I keep, my soul in shadows, my secrets deep. When I retreat, I rise and leave, a man of silence, no reprieve. Candlelight dances across amber liquid. Guitar hums low, bass flowing beneath. Drums brush softly, a gentle heartbeat. I sit, a quiet presence, observing all. Segment 2. Contemplation, decisions made in private, struggles handled unseen. Every breath deliberate, every thought measured. Life outside rushes, oblivious to my pace. I move in calm intensity, fully composed. I move in calm intensity, fully composed. Segment 3. Observation, the bartender hums softly, wiping a glass. Strangers laugh, smoke curls upward in lazy spirals. I absorb everything without intrusion, a gentleman moving quietly, intensely, deliberately. Segment 4. In a monologue, every gesture reflects careful consideration. Every heartbeat aligns with the rhythm of thoughts. Candlelight mirrors my quiet resolve, each flicker a silent testament to inner discipline. Segment 5. Exit, the bar empties, the night stretches outward. I rise, coat over arm, vanish into streets asleep. A subtle presence felt but unseen, a man moving in deliberate, calm silence. Walk where eyes fail to see, through empty streets completely free. The night is thick, the air profound, I move in silence without a sound. The city hums unaware of me. I watch, I listen, I let it be. Each movement measured, each choice discreet. Alive in shadows, quiet and complete. The invisible man moving alone through smoky nights, path my own. No one notices, no one knows the life I lead as the night flows. Guitar hums warm, bass holds the ground. Drums tick soft, a subtle sound. Every heartbeat a note in my song. I move through night where I belong. No need for eyes, no need for praise. I carve my journey through smoky haze. The streets are mine, the night my friend. I walk in silence until the end. The invisible man moving alone through smoky nights, a path my own. No one notices, no one knows the life I lead as the night flows. The sun will rise, I disappear. A lone shadow, no one near. The fog rolls in, heavy and slow. I walk where only shadows go. Streetlights flicker, the night is mine. Every step deliberate, every move fine. I watch the world from corners unseen. A quiet observer, calm and keen. The city speaks, but I don't reply. I leave no footprints where I pass by. Steps in the fall, I move unseen. A lone man's journey, steady, serene. No one notices, no one knows. The path I walk is the one I chose. Electric guitar hums, bass flows warm. Drums are subtle, guiding through the storm. I take my time, I weigh each choice. A quiet existence, a deliberate voice. Through empty streets, under neon glow, I carve my path soft and slow. Every night a canvas, every step a line. I walk in silence, everything mine. Steps in the fog, I move unseen. A lone man's journey, steady, serene. No one notices, no one knows. The path I walk is the one I chose. The dawn creeps in, shadows is all. I fade into the city, problems unsolved. The city whispers, but I don't respond. I move through darkness, quiet and fun. Every street, every alley I know, I follow a compass only I can show. Eyes watch, but they cannot see the life I lead, deliberate and free. Each step calculated, each move exact. A man in silence, nothing lacks. Silent compass, guide my way through smoky nights where shadows play. No one follows, no one knows the path I take as the night flows. Bass hums low, guitar sings soft, drums whisper gently, guiding a lot. I leave only echoes, nothing to find. A quiet existence, deliberate mind. Every corner tells a story untold. Every shadow bends, every street bold. I am the man moving in stillness and calm, a gentleman walking, a subtle charm. Silent compass, guide my way through smoky nights where shadows play. No one follows, no one knows the path I take as the night flows. The city waits, but I remain, a shadow moving, free of chains. Smoke drifts upward, catching candle flames. Guitar bends warm and interlock. Bass holds a soft foundation beneath. Drums brush lightly, a whisper in the night. And turn them on a low. I measure every decision at a glance, holding personal battles unspoken. Life moves fast beyond this cracked space, but here I am delivered. Come compose. Observation of others. Patrons laugh, chatter floats through air. I notice gestures, pauses, hidden truths. The night folds around me like a crow. I sit fully present, yet unseen. Segment 4, self-reflection. Every thought considered, every breath intentional. I manage struggles without display. Candlelight mirrors the steadiness within. I'm a quiet force, composed and aware. Segment 5, resolution. When the night ends, I rise, coat drake overhaul. Step in the streets, unaware of my existence. A gentleman vanishing into silence. Intensity and calm held together. Measure emotion. I move like a whisper through the midnight air. Every glance, every movement, precise and rare. The city sleeps, yet my mind is awake. Every step I take is a choice I made. The warmth of the guitar, the soft bass line, the drums are subtle, marking time. I carry the night with a quiet hand, a gentleman walking across the land. Night's gentle hand guides me along through empty streets, a private song. No one sees, no one can find the quiet life of a deliberate mind. With a deliberate mind. I observe, I learn, I never rush. Every heartbeat measured, every move plush. I leave only shadows, no one to trace. A life of silence, calm and grace. The world moves loud, but I move slow. Every action considered, every feeling in tow. I am the man who walks the night, a silent force, hidden from sight. Night's gentle hand guides me along through empty streets, a private song. No one sees, no one can find the quiet life of a deliberate mind. Deliberate mind. I disappear into the early light, a man of the night, out of sight. Footsteps on pavement, soft as a sigh. The city watches, but it doesn't know why. I pass the neon glow, the late night haze. Every glance I steal, every quiet phrase. A man in motion, unseen, unclaimed. Actions deliberate, never named. I take what I need, leave nothing behind. A careful life, a careful mind. I move in silence, I strike without sound. The streets are my kingdom, no one around. I feel every heartbeat, I see every light. I live in the shadows, letting the world pass by. guitar hums low, like the pulse in my chest. Warm bass and drums guide me west. I'm a man who knows the weight of a choice. I speak with my eyes, I silence my voice. Every night I canvas, every step a line. I trace the city, the dark, the divine. No applause, no fame, no shallow praise, just the rhythm of night, the quiet ways. I move in silence, I strike without sound. The streets are my kingdom, no one around. I feel every heartbeat, I see every light. I live in the shadows, letting the world pass by. They won't hear me leave this place. No door slam, no goodbye. Just a space where I once stayed, and the echo asking why. I don't settle old debates, I don't write my name in stone. I just close unfinished gates and walk home alone. I don't carry explanations, they weigh more than truth. Some men need validation, I just need proof. He left only shadows on a midnight walk. No trail to follow, no phone call. He didn't burn bridges, he didn't stay. He just adjusted and walked away. Rain erased my footprints clean, like I was never there. Every loss sharpened me, every silence prepared. I don't linger in the past, I don't threaten the future. I learned how to move fast without losing structure. He left only shadows, nothing to explain. No tears to swallow, no visible pain. He didn't shout his name, he didn't fall apart. He just played the game with a guarded heart. Some men fade by accident, some disappear by choice. I learned how to be present without making noise. I don't need revenge, I don't need reward, I just quietly am what no longer belongs. Morning finds an empty street, like it always does. Another night in misdefeat, because I was. He left only shadows, no witness, no scar, just a calm tomorrow. Wherever you are, if you search the dark, you won't find his face. Just a quiet mark in an empty place. Only shadows. And shadows. And sorrows. And sorrows. The rain falls softly on empty streets. I hear the rhythm of quiet beats, reflections shimmer in puddles deep. I walk alone where secrets sleep. Every face a story, every glance a lie. I study them all as they pass by. No need to speak, no need to fight. I move like a river, slow and right. Reflections in the rain, I see it all. A silent man standing tall. No applause, no words to say. I walk my life this quiet way. Guitar hums low, bass hums warm, drums whisper softly through midnight storm. I am the calm the storm can't shake, the silent life, every move I make. The city roars, the night conspires, but I move forward, control desires. Every step deliberate, every breath precise. I live my life, paying my own price. Reflections in the rain, I see it all. A silent man standing tall. No applause, no words to say. I walk my life this quiet way. Dawn breaks slowly, rain fades away. I disappear, leaving shadows to stay. The city fears to tread. Footsteps quiet, every word unsaid. The night hums low, thick with sound. I glide like a ghost, nowhere bound. I watch the lives that flash and fade. I make my moves in the quiet shade. The world is loud, but I am still a man with purpose, iron will. The silent gentleman, walking alone through empty streets. I make my own, no eyes to follow, no voice to hear. I move through darkness, calm and clear. Guitar wails softly, bass holds me near. Drums tick gently, I feel them clear. Every choice deliberate, every step true. A life in shadow, yet full view. No one notices the power I hold, the quiet strength, calm and bold. I am the man who walks the night, a shadow moving out of sight. The silent gentleman, walking alone through empty streets. I make my own, no eyes to follow, no voice to hear. I move through darkness, calm and clear. Silent gentleman, walking alone through empty streets. I make my own, no eyes to follow, no voice to hear. I move through darkness, calm and clear. The morning rises, I disappear, a quiet force, no one near. The smoke curls upward, a silent mirror of my mind. Guitar strings hum warmth into the dimly lit room. Brush drums like fingertips brushing glass. Everything moves with deliberate, slow precision. I sit, I breathe, I weigh the unspoken. Life is a balance of measured decisions. Every victory quiet, every struggle unseen. I hold my world behind calm, raspy vocals. Eyes meet briefly across the room. I nod but reveal nothing of the storms inside. I am a shadow, a thought, a movement, present without intrusion, visible without display. The candlelight stretches across my hand, the amber glow reflecting internal tide. The bar exhales, the night listens. I am steady, deliberate, composed. When the hour wanes, I leave as I arrive. No notice, no applause, no disturbance. Yet the calm I carry lingers like smoke, a gentleman's mark, fleeting but profound.
He walked home slower in the rain, not because he was weak, but because rushing never explains what silence speaks. The street accepted every drop without complaint. He learned something watching water stop and start again. Rain doesn't care about your plans or where you fail. It treats the poor and wealthy hands unveiled. He loosened his collar, breathing deep, let the night decide. A man who learns how not to keep everything inside. Shoes soaked through, thoughts ran clear. Funny how that works. Discomfort makes the truth appear without the purpose. He passed the bar where jazz still played behind wet glass. Another version of himself stay in the past. Some men fight the weather, some men walk with it. Some men walk with it. Rain stitched the city back together, crack by crack. He stopped replaying every error, every lap. A man doesn't need to be dry to be whole. Sometimes you let the storm pass by through your soul. He remembered nights he ran too fast, trying to arrive. Rain taught him nothing lasts but the drive. No witnesses, no confession, no plea. Just a man learning progression quietly. By the time he reached his door, the rain went light, like it had nothing left to pour tonight. He stood there wet, calm, aware, breathing slow. Some lessons only meet you there, you know. He walked home slower in the rain, in a ride.
Quiet suits don't beg for space, they occupy it slow. Tailored lines and broken face, that's how you know. This fabric holds what I survived, not what I lost. Elegance is staying alive at cost. I don't speak of tired eyes or nights that didn't end. A man who advertises scars has something left to mend. Jazz leans heavy on the room, like truth with manners. I've learned how calm resumes when chaos stammers. I don't ask, I decide. There's power in finishing a drink before it finishes you. There's clarity in how you think when you stay true. I leave the bar like I was taught, no open tabs behind. I mastered less than what it bought was time. Quiet suits don't beg, they endure.
He sat where time slowed down, near the back, away from proof. No need to guard a fragile crown, no need to chase the truth. Jazz curled softly round his glass, like it had known him long. Some men move built for fast, he moved strong. His hands had learned when not to shake, his eyes had learned delayed. He knew the difference patience makes when stakes are high to pay. He didn't flinch at laughter loud or jealousy nearby. A man who's made his peace with doubt lets moments die. The past sat quietly beside him, didn't ask for more. He'd buried it, but didn't hide it under the floor. Some men negotiate with fear, some men deny. He learned how to let it sit right here and try. Presence doesn't shout, it remains. A woman passed perfume and grace. He didn't turn his head. Desire's just another place where discipline goes dead. He paid the tab, he stood up straight, adjusted to the night. Time remembered how to wait till he was out of sight. Time resumed only after he left. I slide into the corner where the shadows fall heaviest. Candlelight brushing the rim of my glass. Guitar hums, bass breathes under it. The night folds around me, calm but deep. I measure my thoughts as carefully as I measure my steps. Every decision considered, every emotion contained. The world outside roars, but here I am deliberate. A man of refinement moving unseen. I observe without intrusion, absorbing stories. No one suspects the intensity of my calm. The music flows with my heartbeat, a rhythm of contemplation, of quiet resolve. Smoke drifts in spirals, echoing internal storms, but I remain composed, a gentleman holding the night. I drink slowly, I think deeply, each gesture purposeful, each breath intentional. When the candle dies and the bar empties, I stand, coat in hand, vanishing like smoke. No sound, no sign, yet my presence lingers. The quiet impact of a man moving with purpose.
Silence paid a bill tonight before I even moved. The room felt lighter when I stood, like it approved. I didn't know the past a thing, not even grief. I learned what quiet settling brings is relief. Men confuse noise for being real. I've done it too. But silence sharpens how you feel what's true. The bar reflected less of me as I prepared to step back into what could be repaired. Jazz lingered like a final thought. You don't resist, some lessons can't be taught. I button comb into my chest like armor within, not to protect me from the rest, but from within. Silence paid the bill, I walked free. Outside the city didn't ask who I'd become. It gave me distance, gave me task and drum. I disappear without a sound as planned. A man who knows when he's been found moves on. Silence paid the bill. And stayed. Watch reflections in the polished wood of the bar.
Guitar bends low, bass flows like a gentle tide. Drums brush lightly, almost hesitant. Everything slows, deliberates, driving tender. I think of the choices, small and large, decisions that shape me, unseen by anyone. Every thought carries weight, yet no one sees. I sit contained, letting life unfold silently. The candle flickers, casting shadows like whispers. I feel the warmth of quiet intensity. The night stretches, patient and forgiving. I trace its contours in my thoughts. I rise, cold overarm, the world still unaware. No movement wasted, no gesture unmeasured. I carry discretion like armor, refinement like a shield. A gentleman navigating life in the quietest way. My presence lingers, subtle and profound. I walk through the night, deliberate unseen, and leave only whispers of what was. The bar is breathing slow tonight, candlelight shaking on the wall. Piano keys, don't ask me why, they just fall. I sit where shadows know my name, where men don't speak unless they must. I spilled enough truth in the rain. Now I trust. Whiskey never asks questions, it just listens well. I've learned to do the same thing since I fell. Bartender wipes another glass like he's erasing sins. Some men talk about the past, I let it spin. I don't need to be understood, I just need to stay precise. I've done the best I could at a reasonable price. My suit still fits my former life, though I've lost a man or two. I learned decisions cut like knives if you rush them through. So I breathe, I wait, I sip, let the moment settle down. I don't let my fingers slip when fate comes around. Whiskey never asks questions, that's why I stay. Smoke drifts lazily, catching the candlelight. Warm guitar notes flow, bass hums beneath the night. It's calm yet charged with thought. Brush drums whisper a rhythm I follow. Segment 2. Contemplation, every decision I make weighed in silence. Life's battles carry without spectacle. I sit observing, absorbing the gentle chaos. The quiet man who measures each step deliberately. Observation, the bartender wipes a glass, smiles faintly. Strangers laugh, smoke curls from a cigarette. I see everything remain unseen, a shadow in the dim light, presence felt but silent. Self-reflection, candlelight flickers across my lined hands. Each line a story, each breath a choice. I move through the night with calm intensity. Decisions like stones laid carefully, unannounced.
When the hour fades, I rise, coat over arm, step outside, leaving streets untouched by my presence. A gentleman carried by deliberate motion, silence trailing him like a shadow.
Neon crying in the rain, like it knows the weight I hold. Every promise sounds the same when you've learned to walk alone. I don't answer when they stare, eyes low, hands in my coat. Life taught me to prepare before the coldest snow. I don't explain my reasons, they wouldn't understand. Some seasons stay unspoken, some truths stay in your hand. These streets don't need my words, they already know my face. I've been quiet, I've been hurt, I learned the value of my pace. I don't announce my leaving, I don't argue with the past. I move like I'm believing that silence always lasts. Men get loud when they feel small, I've been there, I chose the dark. I'd rather lean against the wall than leave another mark. I count my steps, I count my scars, I don't count who's to blame. I learned how to read the stars without ever saying my name. These streets don't need my words, they hum beneath my shoes. I've watched the brave and the absurd, I've watched the broken choose. I don't stay for conversation, I don't stay for the fight. I walk with quiet concentration through the spine of the night. Silence ain't weakness, it's discipline learned. Every scar I carry is a lesson earned. I don't fold under pressure, I just slowly align. Every move I measure, every step is mine. Street light flickers like a breath, I pass under, then I'm free. Another man outruns his death, I just let it walk with me. These streets don't need my words, they know the sound of calm. I don't sing like other birds, I stay low, stay warm. If you ask where I've been, I'll just nod and pass. Some men leave noise behind, I leave empty glass, no words, just footsteps fading. No words, just footsteps fading. no words, just footsteps fading. Footsteps soft against the cold pavement. Every night carries a quiet statement. I watch, I wait, I never speak. A silent figure in the city's mystique. Street lights flicker, casting smoky halos. Life rushes past like a fleeting shadow. I move with purpose, never in haste. Every choice considered, nothing to waste. Shadows whisper low, secrets in my stride. I move unseen, with nothing to hide. No eyes follow, no one to see the quiet rhythm that lives in me. Guitar hums warm, bass holds me steady. Drums like a pulse, calm and ready. I navigate life with hands in control. A man of silence, a measured soul. Every street a canvas, every corner a frame. I leave no mark, yet I play the game. The night is mine, the city my stage. A quiet dancer, unseen sage. Shadows whisper low, secrets in my stride. I move unseen, with nothing to hide. No eyes follow, no one to see the quiet rhythm that lives in me. I fade into the night's embrace. A gentleman's journey, quiet grace. The streets are hard, the sidewalks cold. Stories of the night quietly unfold. I move like a shadow across concrete. Every heartbeat measured, steady, discreet. The neon sings, the smoke curls high. I pass unnoticed as hours fly. Life rushes past in urgent tides. I remain still where calm resides.
Concrete and shadows, my silent world. A man in motion, edges curled. No eyes can find me, no hands can touch. I live quietly, it matters much. Electric guitar hums a sorrow tune. Bass carries the weight of a quiet moon. Drums whisper the passage of time. I walk alone, deliberate, sublime. Every corner a mirror, every street a page. I navigate the night, a quiet sage. No need for glory, no need for fame. I carve my life, leaving no name. Concrete and shadows, my silent world. A man in motion, edges curled. No eyes can find me, no hands can touch. I live quietly, it matters much. The night dissolves, the city awakes. I fade away, whatever it takes. Walk the streets where the city exhales. Neon reflections tracing my trails. The night is heavy, thick with thought. Every step deliberate, every lesson taught. Windows glow with stories I can't tell. Faces drift past like a passing bell. I move unnoticed, a shadow in grace. A man who treads softly, leaving no trace. Silent horizon, I chase the night. No need for noise, I follow the light. Every move measured, every breath mine. I move in silence through space and time. Warm bass hums like a heartbeat low. Electric strings weep with a subtle glow. a stone. I take the night as my very own. Every corner holds secrets, quiet and deep. I walk alone, yet the city keeps its pulse, its rhythm, but I remain a moving enigma in the midnight rain. Silent horizon, I chase the night. No need for noise, I follow the light. Every move measured, every breath mine. I move in silence through space and time. The dawn arrives, the shadows fade. A man in the night, a path he made.
The jazz bar hums low, candlelight flickers, guitar stretches notes warm, bass flows steady, drums brush soft, marking time in the shadows. I sit, glass in hand, fully present, fully still. Segment 2. Reflection. Every choice considered, every struggle silent, life navigated without display or notice. I measure each thought, each breath, each glance, a gentleman moving in quiet intensity. Segment 3. Observation. Patrons laugh, conversations rise and fall. I notice subtleties, the hidden movements of the night. No one sees the depth within, yet every motion carries weight and intention. Segment 4. Self-awareness. Candlelight mirrors calm determination. Every flicker aligns with deliberate thought. I navigate the evening, fully composed, internal storms handled with quiet mastery. Segment 5. Departure. overarm. Step outside where streets lie silent. A man moves in discreet intensity, leaving only traces of deliberate calm behind. Calm behind.
The city hums a distant song. I walk where the forgotten belong. Street lamps glow like memories lost. Every shadow tells a story, every corner the cost. I move through life like a whispered prayer. No one notices, no one cares. I feel the weight of silent storms. I navigate life in unconventional forms. Echoes of the night follow me close. Quiet existence, the world I chose. I act in silence, I speak in deeds. I am the shadow that no one heeds. The bass is low, the guitar is warm. Subtle drums guide me through the storm. Every step intentional, measured, precise. I roll the dice quietly, no need for advice. I leave footprints in unseen sand. I'm a gentleman, not a man in demand. I move with grace, I move with might. A quiet soul in the endless night. Echoes of the night follow me close. A quiet existence, the world I chose. In silence, I speak in deeds. I am the shadow that no one heeds. The streets my kin. I move in silence and I always win.
waits till he's done thinking. Notes been just enough to understand why he's drinking. I chose a seat where sound was low, where reflection lives. I didn't come here to let go, I came to give weight to thoughts I never voiced, give space to what remains. Some men shout to prove a choice I sustain. The bass walks slowly through the room like a man with years. I learned restraint makes plenty room for fear. I've broken things I couldn't fix by rushing my head. Now I move deliberate, slow and strict, like a plan. The drummer brush knot struck the truth, and I agreed. Violence wasted half my youth, calm, free. Jazz lets you finish before it speaks. I didn't stay for closing time or anyone's concern. I left when silence felt aligned with what I'd learned. Outside my shadow followed suit, nothing to defend. A man who listens learns the route to end. Jazz faded, but it understood.
The strings are mine when the world's asleep. I move like a secret, and that's okay. Footsteps soft on the asphalt, the quiet rhythm carries me away.
was the last, the brazen bone. I take my time, I never end. The nights speak low, listen close. Every decision I carefully chose. Midnight confession, whispered in the dark. I'm moving, see, leaving no mark. A city home, but I am still a shadow walking. Well, I will. One guitar hums, bass flows deep, drums like whispers. The night to keep, I carry my purpose like a channel flame. No eyes to me, just the quiet streets beneath my feet. I am a call, the storm, the man, moving in signs according to plan. Midnight confession, whispered in the dark. I'm all I see, leaving no mark. The city home, but I am still a shadow walking. I will. The night retreats, I fade away. Long journey till the day. Mm-hmm.
Smoke drips slowly, curling through the muted light. Guitar hums in harmony with my quiet mind. Bass flows beneath, anchor in the evening. Drums brush soft, a heartbeat only I feel. I think of choices made, unspoken victories, struggles handled without announcement or applause. The world rushes past, unaware of my pace. I move with discretion, purpose and calm. Candlelight reflects in my glass, a private stage. Every flicker a mirror of thought and intent. I breathe, I observe, I measure the night. A gentleman holding composure in every gesture. No one sees the rhythm of my internal world, yet every subtle motion resonates with purpose. The music and shadows guide my careful steps, each note and breath deliberate, intense, quiet. Outside in the streets that know nothing of me. A presence felt but unseen, moving in silence. A man whose life is measured yet free. The bar hums softly, lights dim and golden. I cradle my glass, watching ripples like distant memories. Guitar bends low, bass hums steady beneath it. Drums brush like rain, tapping on a silent window. I think of the life I navigate quietly, every victory understated, every struggle contained. The conversations float by, I nod politely, yet no one senses the deliberation behind my eyes. Stranger laughs, the sound light but fleeting. I trace the movement of shadows along the wall.
I remember yesterday, the choices I made, all weighed, all silent, all unseen. I tilt my glass, feeling the warmth linger. The candle flickers in reflection, a private stage. I am here yet not, a presence felt not seen, a gentleman holding the night in his hands. As the hour wanes, as I rise slowly, the chair slides without protest, leaving no mark outside. The world moves unaware. Inside I carry calm, intensity, discretion.